One being my favorite serial killer, and the other one being Love on the Rocks. So, whenever you're ready, man. Anybody else got a favorite serial killer?
On the sidewalk,
Ted Bundy.
Morning,
You might not know about this one, so perhaps you could learn something about this guy.
someone sneaking around the corner.
Once upon a time,
Mac the knife.
Saturday night, everybody been home from work, in bed early, gotta be up to go to church. Praying out your window, you behold a hearse. It got you thinking that you really don't know what lurks. Such a calm, dark, and cold evening. There's a shadow on the streets alone creeping. You and your family safe at home sleeping, but all of that could change for no reason. Your neighbor came home late that pitch black night. He was a cool cat down to his last life. Never even got to read him his last rites. Saw nothing but the glare of a jackknife. This time, once upon a time, had a tragic past. Innocent blood soaked every patch of grass until one day we hope that was that. Could it be old Mackie's back?
On the sidewalk.
What you gotta understand about this guy is his calling card was, now you see me, now you don't. That's it.
Someone sneaking
clues,
around the corner.
fingerprints, none of that CSI shit.
Someone
He's old school.
at the knife.
It's been years upon years since you heard him mention. He's a cross between a man and an urban legend. It's what you don't see that gets your attention. He's in the wind if you let your eyes burn a second. Smooth criminal, they call him captain. Did his dirt with little to no action. It took you longer to witness your life flashing. You never get to figure out what happened. Your final thoughts, what was that? Like Louis Miller, he took out a bunch of cash, reached out, but ain't heard nothing back. Could it be that our boy's done something rash? Old Mackie must have went on the lam. Out of sight, out of mind, too clever a man. Fancy gloves, so there ain't a trace of red on his hands. Before you know it, he's gone and you're dead where you
On the
stand.
sidewalk. Sunday morning.
Also, just throwing this out there, I made this beat. This was my first attempt at ever making a beat. And, yeah, just throwing that out there. This is the last verse. This is how the story ends.
Someone at the knife.
Cold-blooded, he moves with a grin. As you feel your life ooze through your skin, you know damn well who did you win. But there ain't a shred of proof it was him. Broad daylight, showing his face, chatting you up, you see him all over the place. Winking at cops like, remember me, I'm back again. You should know suspicion ain't grounds to apprehend, but they surrounded him. Yeah, they went all out. The lieutenant said he'll deal with the fallout. They took him straight to his cell without booking him. Opened it just enough to put him through and pushed him in. They said, we hope come sunrise you rested well. We gon' drag you straight to the depths of hell. When they went to let him know where his sentence fell, they just stood there and stared at his empty cell. Yeah. Thank you. See, I'm a storyteller, you know, but yeah, now we can go with the other one. This one's about bad relationships, you know. Oh, word. All right. My boy Donnie Man has produced this one. Yeah, and that's it. He gonna laugh in a second. Hey, yo. Check this out. Oh baby, why haven't I said hello lately? Cause your whole demeanor so crazy, I can't have you as my old lady. I knew you talk about me, it don't faze me. Cause I know deep down you don't hate me. We both know that you're never gonna change me, and that makes you oh so angry. Like a spider temptress baiting, eyes looking like she possessed by Satan. I got no game and they still like me. Thus I proceed with hesitation. What's next? Degradation, the inevitability of separation. Now you digging dirt thinking that it should've worked. You don't wanna talk about reputations. How many times will I say that I don't care? As many times as you say that I won't dare. Our destinies to go nowhere, but if you want to take it there, we can go there. Cause these days it's a thing to do, but I advise you to think it through. We can go our own ways and keep it cool, and never again bring up me or you. Don't know, don't care what you thought I would say. I'm in complete favor of walking away. The chips are stacked, let them fall where they may, and in due time it'll all be okay. The harder you try makes it harder to stay, and I know by the nonsense you talk when you pray. Cross the line too soon, that's a penalty, baby. Loss of yards on the play. Now, unfortunately, Michael Jackson couldn't be with us tonight. But you know, he hooked me up with the... Don't tell him I said that. had like a sticker or something. Yeah, check it out. Girls like you move too fast. Slow it down before you crash. I don't understand just why you do that. When people say your name, I'm like, who's that? A drama queen, not fit for a king. You cause more static cause you're quicker to cling. A few months now you talk about kids in the ring. Stop, I ain't listening to a thing. That attitude can compare to an infant. I'm hesitant and very resistant. Not readily prepared in an instant. I'm scared of you, I'm not scared of commitment. You going off the deep end head first. I try to do the right thing, it just gets worse. You love talking, you know, in the collector, to air it all out on your social networks. You beg for attention in the worst way. Acting like every day is your birthday. Your actions say more than your words say. Sugarcoating everything like a dessert tray. Just knowing you is dangerous. You are not cut out for a relationship. Every night going out, getting faced and lit. Turned up while you make your mom babysit. Misery must haunt your brain. Scandally clad from the flaunt your frame. About to win first prize in the walk of shame. And men are all to blame because we all the same. Hell no, I don't want to talk. Don't nobody want to hear that. Knock it off. Don't flatter yourself. You was hot as frost. Never ever let them tell you it's not your fault. Yo, I swear to God, I'm not bitter. It's just, it was a fucked up time. You know, yo, somebody dropped their pen right there. It was probably Superman over, you know. But yeah. All right, this is my last verse, and then I'll get out your way. Shout out to Brandon on the camera. Trying to come back at me with a vengeance. I guess you got sick of all this resentment. Whatever happened to Miss Independent? Ain't you ever heard of the Fifth Amendment? Go ahead, exercise your right, cause I try to be nice. I don't like to fight, but there's time after time, need to fight or flight. I've been dealing with this my entire life. I know all the games, heard all the lines, can still see it happening all the time. Self-respect must be hard to find. You either putting on the front or you lost your mind. Got no love for you, no trust in you. I was feeling you once, now that much is true. But nowadays I don't fuck with you. You don't like it? That sucks for you. I gotta shoot you down. You wanna shoot him dead. You ain't Queen of Scots, don't lose your head. You the main reason the rumors spread, cause you turned on the front page news instead. Well known for abusing meds. I know goddamn well it ain't Sudafed. Leave a scent everywhere that you choose to tread. Your role models are Wendy and Superhead. Since you ain't need help, you lied. Swallowing more than your selfish pride. Always put your mental health aside. Too caught up in everybody else's lies. Where you base yours off fake Maryland quotes. The more dirt you dig, the more you bury your hopes that there is a ghost. I don't dare to evoke. Do you really think I take you serious? Nope. Alright, that's my time. Thank you all for sticking around. You've been a great audience. I'm White Cheddar, Nightbreed, all that shit.
Alright, let's give it up for White Cheddar! Okay, and that about wraps up our evening for the Early Morning Mob mashup. We do this, every 3 months, right?
Yeah,
every 3 months. So September 1st, we'll be doing this again. And don't forget, we have the comedy competition, June 29th. Here, come watch some of these guys compete for some good prizes.
Yeah.
And I am your host, Danny Bazongas, and thank you, Seller on Treadwell, for letting us host this event here tonight.
Yeah.
And Frank, give up Frank on the camera there. Without him, there is no Frank. No, he made this whole thing happen. So everybody have a good night, and you don't got to go home, but you can't stay. You know the deal.